In the most drama-filled match of the season so far, Caroline Wozniacki took out 23rd seed Diana Yastremska 7-5, 7-5 in the Australian Open second round. Wozniacki, who came back from 1-5 down in the first set, was up 5-4 in the second when the 19-year-old took a medical timeout for an apparent hamstring injury. When this happened, me and basically the entire tennis community raised our brows because Diana is notorious for taking medical timeouts when she loses momentum. I first noticed this last year when she called the trainer while 2-5 down against Ajla Tomljanovic in the Thailand final. It was clear she wasn't all that hurt, but being that it was allowed in the rules, she used the medical timeout to her favor and ended up winning the match. I thought the exact same thing was happening against Wozniacki, but it initially went against her favor as she faced 2 match points off the bat. Diana saved these and an additional one this game to level the set at 5 apiece. On her 5th match point, Wozniacki finally closed it out, putting her in the 3rd round to face off against Ons Jabeur. After the match, Woz gave her thoughts on Yastremska's timeout, saying,
"Yeah, obviously she tried to break my rhythm, and at 5-4 I don't think there was anything wrong. She was running just fine. So that's a trick that she's done before, and I knew that it was coming. But I was just trying to stay focused, and I had match point, I had chances, and I didn't take them. Some of them she played well, some of them I played too passively, and in the end I just tried to just keep focusing, just keep grinding, keep hanging in there, and I finally made it at 6-5 for me, and that was a nice relief."
This response was really funny to me because it seemed like the entire WTA locker room is in on Diana and her tricks. Kiki Bertens is definitely one of those people. In her press conference, Diana, as expected, defended the timeout, and so did coach Sasha Bayan. Sasha, clearly unhappy with the criticism given to his player, told the tennis community, "Just to shut some people up and end this useless convo. Diana was really struggling since days with her leg, but since y'all are all doctors and coaches, you know better than she herself or our whole team who's working with her. #focus on yourself." I honestly didn't expect such a hostile response to such situation, especially from a coach. I understand he was upset about people questioning his player, and she very much possible was in need of a trainer. Still, the only thing he did in tweeting this was make us look at he and Diana with even more suspicion. Moving over to the men's side, Roger Federer's draw has completely opened up, first starting with Denis Shapovalov's first round exit. With this and Grigor Dimitrov's brutal 5-set loss to Tommy Paul, Roger won't have to play a seed until the quarterfinals. Speaking of the quarters, his projected opponent in the last 8, Matteo Berrettini, also lost, bowing out to another American, Tennys Sandgren, in 5 sets. Now don't get me wrong, his upcoming opponents aren't pushovers by any stretch. As a matter of fact, he's looking for revenge in his 3rd round match over John Millman, as the Aussie sent the Swiss packing at the 2018 US Open. Despite this and the cross support Millman will have, I don't see him repeating such feat, for Fed very rarely loses to lower ranked guys in consecutive meetings. Looking further down the road, he'll either face Shapovalov conqueror Marton Fucsovics or Tommy Paul, neither guy ranked inside the top 65. The highest ranked person he faced in the quarterfinals is Fabio Fognini, who's already played 2 grueling 5-set matches. With big servers Sandgren and Querrey being Fabio's 2 possible opponents, the Italian would be likely extremely worn out by the time he faced Federer. Regardless of who Roger faces in the quarterfinals, he's going to be an undeniable favorite to reach the Final Four and face good foe Djokovic. I know before the tournament I did Roger pretty harsh, saying that he wasn't going to make it past the 4th round, but looking at his current form, I truly cannot help but eat my words. He's sharp and firing on all cylinders and is playing the best out of the big 3 thus far. If he can maintain this current high level of play, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go all the way. Finishing us off on an even higher note, it was announced yesterday that Venus Williams will partner with Juan Sebastian Cabal to play mixed doubles. For those who don't know, Cabal is the world #1 doubles player, but his partner Robert Farah is out due to a failed drug test. I think this is a really good team, seeing that Venus is a double specialist herself, winning 14 double slams with sister Serena. Additionally, she won the 1998 Australian Open doubles title alongside Justin Gimelstob, so it would be nice if she could win this title 22 years later. Wow. What are your thoughts on the Yastremska controversy? Do you think her medical timeout was strategic? Also, have your thoughts on Roger's chances for number 21 changed, or have you always remained optimistic that he'll go deep? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you're notified whenever we post new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Grand Slam Tennis News Today.